Yeah, so it's good to reflect on this now that the dust and very, very mild hysteria has settled. It's really something that's been on the horizon for some time now. I think we need to be completely clear. Google is not going to cut off advertisers' arms, and they're certainly not going to hamstring themselves. This is a company that generated $134 billion in 2019 in advertising revenue, and they already have something up their sleeve in the form of the Privacy Sandbox API. So they're already working on something, and I suspect there will still be a way for advertisers to buy audiences still in real time. So firstly, there's no need to panic. Third-party cookies are now a crucial component in building a brand online, and I think we can all probably be in agreement that their effectiveness has been dubious anyway. In the short term, I think what advertisers need to do is look at their current ad tech stack and start to think about how they can begin to plan and to activate and measure in an environment void of a third-party cookie. At RocketMill, we already work with a number of partners that use cookieless ad tagging, so either via the use of unique identifiers or probabilistic matching, which means there's no reliance on third-party cookies anyway. And I think if there was ever a time to get your CRM data in order, now would be the time. So nice, structured, single customer view is going to put you in very, very good stead. The longer-term implications are, there's going to be some real challenges around frequency capping. And indeed, post-view impression reporting in a programmatic context. There's going to be some real challenges around that. Third-party or in-market segments using third-party audiences, there's going to be a real shakedown for obvious reasons. And indeed, how we retarget and block existing customers as well. There's going to be some real questions and maybe the inability to be able to do that. Ultimately, I think we need to have a much more considered approach to media planning in the digital world. In terms of who wins in all of this, well, surprise, surprise, it's going to be Google, it's going to be Facebook and the Amazons of the world with their reams and reams of first-party data. So their ecosystems, generally will largely be kind of untouched, and they'll still be able to thrive. I think there's a huge opportunity for some of the bigger publishers, again with reams of first-party data that can be nicely packaged up and sold to advertisers who can then target on their properties, on their websites in a brand-safe environment. And then, as I said before, I think the big opportunity, the brands that really will succeed and thrive, will be those that have built up that single customer view, that have a much deeper, richer understanding of their current customer base. I think often that kind of element is neglected in the pursuit of acquisition. So, we'll all need to be ready for the changes. As I said, I think the Privacy Sandbox API, I assume there'll be some sort of method to link up third-party audiences with first-party data. But I think we need to also remember that, whilst we all need to be ready for this, our job is to create real timely, valuable experiences for users that in turn drive real business results. And I don't think that third-party cookies were ever the most effective vehicle in this pursuit.